What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. And I'm going to pick up from where I left off in regards to the analysis that I did a few days ago, right? So before I do that, I just want to say if you're new to this channel, this is the first time you coming on here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like, because I believe the content that I'm going to be sharing with you today you are going to find useful, so make sure you do that. Okay, so if you're looking for a broker, make sure you check in the description area. I've placed a link in there with a promo code, as well as a link to TradingView. That's the chart that I use. Okay, you can have it for free or you can get the paid version. I use the paid version, right? But obviously you can get it for free. And also there is a blog link that I've put in there as well that has recommended books for you guys to go check out. Okay, so these are things that I think you will find definitely useful, so make sure you do that. So with all of that covered, we're going to get straight into it, the analysis for this week in regards to how I think market is going to pan out, right? So as it stands right now, okay, when I made the last video, I was talking about if price went above this zone over here, okay, I could consider putting in a buy. And I did put in a buy. I did put in a buy when price crossed above this level over here, okay. So I put the buy in around this level over here. I got it up to about here somewhere, and then I jumped out, so that was cool, all right. Then it pulled back again, then I thought, okay, let me buy one more time. So then I put in another buy about in around this area over here, okay. And obviously we can see price came down and basically shook me out. And then today I put in a sell. So I put in a sell around this level over here. Let me zoom in. So I put in a sell. Okay, so I put in a buy, got shaken out, and I put in a sell around about this area over here. So I put in a sell over here, okay, and then I was stopped out by a trailing stop. It was this one over here. My stop was quite tight. I was covering this area, right? I was covering this area. So got in around here and got out about here. Not a lot of pips to be fair, but trailing stop got me out. So at least I was able to recover some of the losses in this area over here when I put in the buy for the second time and I got triggered out. And so that trade got triggered out today, which is cool, right? And then I've now gone back in again and I have a sell in around this region right here. So the sell right here. Actually, no, the sell is right here, right? So I actually placed a sell before I started doing the video. So the sell is right here. I set a TP around this level. Hope, depending on where it gets to before, I don't know, 9 o'clock, whatever, I might just jump out of there with whatever it is that I've gained and just keep it moving. If I've gained something or if I've lost something, I will definitely get out. Well, I plan to get out of it before a market actually closes. That's my plan anyways, right? So we've got the moves that I've made out the way. So now let's talk about what is my current sentiment. Am I still downward facing, or have I changed my mind and I'm now looking for buys? Well guys, I'm afraid I'm still looking for sales. I'm still looking for sales, right? And I'm just going to jump into the day for a second, but before I do that, I just want to clean off this chart a bit, just make it nice and tidy. So let's take a quick look at the day. Okay, so this is how it looks on the day, right? This is how it looks on the day. Okay, so I'm not saying that price is going to come all the way down here. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I think. I think price is going to go from where it is, which is right here, to come all the way down here somewhere, and it might even break down and go even lower, maybe even visit this area and then possibly bounce and then push upwards, right? That is what I think. But however, there's a couple moves that's going to be taking place this week, right? So we've got the standard news coming out, and like I said in my previous videos, I'm not taking the news seriously at all. I'm just basically using it as a reference guide as to what I need to do, how I need to do it. If you follow the news, there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes it works. Me personally, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. I'll just look to see the direction in where market is going and I'll just follow that. So I'm not following the news, but however, it is important to know when it comes out, so we know if, what and when may or may not take place, depending on how volatile markets appear when the news is released, right? But the biggest thing that I also want to mention as well is the US debt ceiling tomorrow. So apparently an agreement has been reached where they are going to be raising the debt ceiling. So if you're unfamiliar with the debt clock, I'm going to take the time to show you right now. So this is the debt clock. That is it right here. That is all the money that is owed and all the money that is being made by the US government right now as we speak, right? So everything is in real time, all the money that is being made, etc. Now, if this ceiling does not get raised, right, it's going to be bad and good for the markets, but the main problem that we will encounter, okay, is going to be based on the exchange rate. But however, they are going to raise the interest rates tomorrow, right? Not the interest rate, the debt ceiling. When I say interest rates, I mean debt ceiling. That's what I mean, right? They are going to raise it tomorrow, okay? So chances are it's going to carry on as normal, and we may see market react in a negative way, in the sense that it begins to pull back down again. That's just my vibe. I could be totally wrong with what I've just said there in regards to the debt ceiling. When it is raised, markets completely falling. Okay, right? But however, this is where it's important that you guys do the homework and that you're not just going off the word or some YouTube guy. Like you're doing the work yourself and it all makes sense. So personally, what I would do is tomorrow, I would take it real easy in terms of my approach to the market. How I would navigate that, how I would do things in the market. I would make sure that my alertness level is very high in terms of I am not reacting to the market. I want to respond to the market, not react to the market, right? So we'll see how everything pans out tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be glued to the news for most part of the day, in terms of I'm going to have everything on the phone. I'm going to turn on all the notifications on my phone to make sure that everything that's happening, I'm getting it in real time, so I know what to expect at the close of business. When obviously I'm leaving the office, heading home, etc., I know what to expect for the Friday, okay, in terms of how market is going to look. So in terms of overall assessment for this week or for the next coming days, right, I will say, because of this current, let me get rid of this for a second. Because of this candle, falling star, etc., okay, it's a bearish falling star and we've got 3 bear candles in a row, all right, I will assume price is going to start to fall. Okay, right? But like I always say, and I'll keep saying it, I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving you financial advice, right? You kind of need to make sure you've done your due diligence before you commit to anything in the market, right? So this is just my vibe. Market's going to fall. So if market starts falling, okay, and it's a low level fall, so it's not a crazy fall, but it's a low level fall, right? I'm expecting price to maybe bounce to this level. Okay, and then if it starts to pull back up again, then I'm going to assume that this overall structure that we're looking at right now, okay, instead of believing that it's going to break down, I'm going to wait to see if it bounces from this level. So say, for example, right, news comes out tomorrow in regards to the debt ceiling, whatever it is they do, whether they raise it or they default. I highly doubt they're going to default, but whatever, right? Price comes down here, okay, and then when price gets to this level, what price then does is it then starts to push back up again, okay. If it closes at this level, if it comes neck and neck to this level, okay, then I'm expecting spillage. Literally, that is what I'll be expecting, okay, right? If it does not do that, but it goes higher than this level, say to around this zone over here, then what I will be waiting for is for another breakdown at this level, and I will attempt to catch it down to this level. I'm not going to push my TP any lower than this level, just because I don't know what market is doing, and I'm just, like I said, I'm responding to it. So that will be the vibe in terms of how I navigate the markets tomorrow. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything covered for the day. Oh, I forgot to mention, these are the numbers that you need to keep an eye on. Okay, so in terms of where price is now, the number to keep an eye on as a possible area where there could be a bounce, right, would be here. So we're going to use this. Okay, so this level over here of 13,733.1. okay, if price bounces from that level, it's pushing up from that level, okay, then we can assume it may head back to the zone that I mentioned earlier, this zone over here, okay, which is 14,329.6. okay, and these are moves we can expect for tomorrow. We are looking at daily candle, and this is the daily chart that we're looking at right now. So everything I'm saying, if it does start to pan out, we're looking at maybe, what's today, Wednesday, so maybe all of this would be Friday, and then all of this would be next week, okay, or this could be tomorrow, right, and a possible push to the upside could be on Friday if it doesn't break this level right here. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to leave the video here. I want to thank you for coming over to watch another episode of NAS100 analysis today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you turn on the notification. Make sure you drop us a like. And if you're feeling super chatty, drop me a comment. I will always love to obviously see what you guys have to say. And most importantly, I love dropping likes and hearts on comments. So just do that for me and that would be cool, right? So with all of that covered, guys, you have yourself an awesome evening wherever you are in the world. And thank you for coming over. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. So for now, this is Pips and Point signing out.